Namaste Real Beings, my name is Joy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm coming with a Twinflame Journey Reading. So I wanted to do a reading and just check in with the current themes, both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. And this is a reading for you on the Twinflame Journey, whether or not you are in union or separation. So I hope you will get some answers through this reading. So let's start with the theme. This is from Sacred Rebels Oracle. And we have the Fool. So it looks like you are maybe even feeling like a fool, having a lot of questions on your mind, feeling a little bit lost. Maybe you're wondering, what is really going on with my twin flame? What is going on with this journey? What is a twin flame? Why am I on this journey? Or maybe you're questioning, what is this person feeling and thinking? Who are they to me? Why do I feel so connected to this person? Is this a twin flame or not? Is this a false twin flame? Why are they not talking to me? Why have they shut me out? What are they really thinking about me? Do they love me too? So a lot of questions in the collective. So this is obviously a general reading, but whatever question is on your mind, it is the initiation for your journey. So you are meant to find answers to your questions. So don't be afraid of the questions. It can obviously be a lot to deal with at once. Maybe try writing down your questions and see what is the most important question for you to answer right now. Because if you have a lot of questions and you're asking your spirit guides a lot of questions randomly, it might be hard for you to decipher when they are answering you what question they were answering in the first place. So there's also tips if you want to work with your guides in a better way to avoid misunderstanding. So ask a clear question, and if the question is around the identity of your twin, or is this my twin, or is this my true twin, let's take some more cards to kind of give you a hint. So I will be using the Ethereal Visions Tarot. So if you're asking a question about the identity of your twin, for the collective, give us some clues. And then we have Strength. Okay, so if this person is a Leo, that's a yes. If you've been getting strength, the card strength in the readings about this person, then this is also a sign that this is your twin. You see we have the number 8 here. And it's a question around what are you letting drive you? Is it your lower desires or your higher desires? When it comes to this person that you are asking about, you have to reevaluate and look within yourself. Is it a healthy desire, or is it a low desire? A low desire can come from trauma, it can come from a feeling of being incomplete. So look at that. And then we have 10 of Cups, so a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. And they're saying that this person will feel very familiar to you, and you will also share the same goals for your future. You see, this is a happy couple with 10 cups. So this person, your twin, will share the same dreams as you. So if you, for example, dream about having a child, then your twin will share this with you. And then the next clue is, let me shuffle again. We get the twin flame card. Here's how 1111. So the number 1111 is significant when you're dealing with this person. So if you're thinking about them and this number comes up repeatedly, or if something to them are related to the number 11, then also this is a sign of your twin. So why are you desiring this person, or why are they on your mind? Is it a true desire, or is it a lower desire? That is the clue to revealing the identity of your true twin. Okay, so that is for the collective, the current themes. Let's continue with looking deeper into both twin flames. Let's look at the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the binding energies at the moment. So, Divine Feminine. Okay, at the bottom we have Page of Wands. So there could be physical distance, or even distance by country, or maybe there's a career connection here also with your twin. Okay, so then let's see the combined energies we have. Nine of Pentacles. So this is a card of self-worth. This is a card connected to when we are happy and feeling that we have a healthy sense of self-esteem and self-worth. We are able to create abundance in our lives, and when we are enjoying our own existence. So that is the current theme. So issues around self-worth. Let's look at the Divine Feminine. Where is she currently placed? Six of Wands, and we have a horse here, so maybe you have felt connected to horses lately. I know it came up in an earlier reading last week. The Divine Feminine is wanting victory. She's very determined to take charge of her life, or maybe even in her career. You could be having some good results or celebrations coming to you on your career path, because 6 is related to career as well. And they're saying that the Divine Feminine wants to be the hero of her own journey. So she's very, very much stepping into the sense of her own power. So that is very beautiful. Let's look at what she's thinking. 7 of Cups reversed. So maybe so much thinking, but she's feeling a fear of deception. She's fearing that she is being deceived by somebody, or that she's deceiving herself. And this seems to be an unhealed wound of betrayal that is disturbing her mentally at this moment. I know that came up in an earlier reading this week on Instagram as well. I need to forgive and release people who has lied and betrayed you in order for you to regain your self-trust. So that is the Divine Feminine thinking at the moment, especially when she's looking at her twin. What is she feeling? The Moon. Okay, so there is a lot of psychic downloads happening at the moment. Maybe a lot of dream activity with the Moon. Could be receiving a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities, dream messages, visions. Maybe you're feeling your twin also extremely much telepathically, or you might be feeling psychically. Maybe you're feeling like somebody is thinking about you, or somebody is missing you, and that is a confirmation that they are, if there is separation. And you also might have been feeling like there's something coming, something under the surface that you're not quite seeing with the Moon. If something is being illuminated very soon, it seems like maybe an answer to your questions are coming to you. Okay, let's then look at but both of these cards here are also saying that there might be some past life impressions from your Divine Masculine when he actually has betrayed you that are also affecting your level of trust. So look into that. Let's look at the Divine Masculine. We have King of Wands, currently standing devoted to his career. We are both fire for both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So there is definitely some sort of surge of energy here. It could be Aries season as well, that both twins are feeling the Aries energies. It looks like he wants to take charge of a situation. He's looking to empower himself, to feel more powerful. He wants to be more in control over his actions. That is the Divine Masculine. Let's look at what he's thinking. The Well. Okay, so he's definitely reminiscing a lot about his Divine Feminine. He's thinking about how much she has given to him, or how much the relationship has replenished him or nurtured him. Maybe he's wishing that he could give something back to her And he looks at her like his source of inspiration, or his source of like a muse almost. The divine masculine feels the divine feminine like a muse, like she inspires him. He feels that she is able to provide him with a lot of nurturing, advice, and healing. That is interesting because we had the moon here on the divine feminine, so that is also the healer and the psychic. So definitely daydreaming a lot about his divine feminine, and kind of being in wonder over her and all her artistic abilities, or her creative abilities, her nurturing abilities. Let's look at what he is feeling. Now we have Page of Cups. So he's feeling very romantic at the moment. It looks like he wants to offer the divine feminine something. A message could be coming, especially if it's a water sign. Some sort of offer is coming, a message or a proclamation. It feels like we have both the Well and the Page of Cups. So it feels like he is kind of ready to come with some sort of offer. This could come within like a month. And that means also communication if you've been in separation, or some sort of, he might admit something to you if you're already in communication. There will be some sort of confession of his feelings. That's a little bit, or admits of admiration or gratitude. So that is the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Let's look at what advice we have from this is the Enchanted Map Oracle. So what does the divine feminine need to focus on? And then the divine masculine. Then we have the Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. So it looks like the divine feminine needs to release some sort of anger and frustration. Maybe this anger and frustration is related to deception in the past, and that is blocking her optimism. And yes, you need some sort of optimism to clearly be able to channel your intuition, because otherwise you can't foresee good things coming to you. You will only kind of tend to, your intuition will more kind of guide you into the seeing what needs to be healed and seeing the problems. But if you have more optimism, your intuition can also give you kind of good news and help you see things from a brighter side. So that is the divine feminine. So releasing anger. Why are you angry? And look at your relationship to people who has lied to you or betrayed you or manipulated you, and see if you can do some fire ritual and burn that and fully release it, so that you can trust your intuition better. This is almost like you're always expecting the worst on your twin flame journey. You're not really expecting any good news. So that's kind of a contrast to the energy that is coming from the divine masculine with some sort of good news. Okay, let's look at the divine masculine. Then we have the winged wise ones, angelic help, miraculous aid. So the divine masculine is needing to take help from the spirit realm. So we have angelic help. So there seems like there's been a lot of angels around the divine masculine. He might have seen a lot of feathers, but and it's the angels trying to get his attention, because he's not so good at asking for spiritual guidance. He's kind of sometimes leaning towards using his mind or being very logical and rational. And at this point he needs to take more support from his spirit team. And it might be so that the divine feminine has inspired him a little bit to dig deeper into his spirituality, or at least be open to receiving support from the universe. There is very wise people guiding the divine masculine if he only would listen. But it looks like maybe he's receiving a lot of messages in his dream as well, because we have the salamander here. So if they don't reach him when he's awake, they will reach him when he's sleeping. So if you're in contact with him, you can ask him what he has dreamt about, and kind of help him decipher those dreams. That could be an interesting thing to do. Okay, so then let's look at this self-worth here that was in the middle. And the divine feminine seems to have lost a little bit of her self-worth because people have betrayed her. The Divine Masculine has lost a little bit of self-worth in not being supported enough from others, and then expecting too much from himself. That's his energy, and that's why they said he needed to connect with his spirit team. So he has basically taken upon himself to solve things without getting support, and that has made him lose faith in himself. So he needs actually to be more open. Let's see if we can get some more clues for this self-worth. Just for you who are listening right now, what do you need to know about self-worth and your twin flame journey? Illusory obstacles. Reap what you sow. And undeserving villains. Okay, right. So illusory obstacles. Your lack of self-worth is an illusory obstacle. It might have been given to you by undeserving villains, people who has made you feel bad about yourself, that has stolen your self-worth from you to make themselves feel better. That is like bullies, people who push other people down, people that gossip about other people. Maybe you have faced a lot of criticism from families or friends or at a workplace, and they're saying that this is the greatest blockage for you to restore your self-worth, is that you need to take back those words people have told you. So it basically means that if you can remember what you have heard from other people and in a way make a sort of ritual and release those comments, because it's almost like you believe them. They have become like an illusory truth. So if somebody has told you that you are not a good person, or that you don't deserve certain things, or that you are not beautiful, or that you are not talented, it looks like those obstacles are preventing you from reaping your abundance and from reaping your twin flame union as well, because it says reap what you sow. So how can you have something really good if you don't believe that you deserve it? That is a question to you, and it's an illusion that you don't deserve it. But if you don't believe you deserve it, it's very hard for you to manifest it. So that is the message for you who are listening. And they said the clue was to kind of do like a memory scan and remember when these comments were made, and then take the power away from these people that gave you these compliments, not compliments, but criticism, and tell them that it's not true. I do have a ritual. You can DM me on Instagram, I can send it to you. It's a ritual to release judgments, or a ceremony. Okay, so then let's finish off with a love message from your twin's higher self. What do they want you to know? Heart to heart from your twin flame's higher self. We have only time will tell, and secret admirer. Wow. So there's something around time here. Only time will tell. But there is somebody that has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. You have an admirer, somebody that is admiring you, and only time will tell. So this is very cute. So if there's more than one person around you, they're basically saying that time will reveal the truth of who your true twin is, and but there's definitely somebody around you that really admires you. They might be even looking up your social media, or like checking your profile, because it says secret, so somebody from afar. Okay, so that was your twin flame journey reading. I hope you have some more clarity. Please let me know in the comments, how did this resonate with you, and I hope you have a beautiful evening. Thank you for watching. Namaste.